Now for our feature of the week. Christ is the Answer Ministries mission and vet camps this year have borne immense fruit in northern Kenya, with several people giving testimonies of how great the missions have impacted them. From the intense medical camps to the schools, a great impact was felt. Faith Imanimugo put together the success stories of CITA missions in our feature tonight.
Christ is the Answer Ministries medical and vet camps this year started with Archer's Post in Samburu County, Tumatalba, Gororukesa and Kargi in Marsabit County. The mission teams joined hands with the locals to reach out to the people with the gospel of Jesus Christ, as well as to attend to their livestock.
We have been using this three-pronged approach where we have the medics attending to the people, but also ministering with the gospel. We also have had vets who have also been dealing with the animals and on, but also ministering to the herders. Then we've had evangelists who've been going around either in villages, one-on-one, ministering as people come in to be attended to by the medics and on and on. But the whole intention is to bring the message of Christ and call for salvation.
We have reached close to 2,000 people with the message of our Lord Jesus Christ. And out of the 2,000 people we celebrate, 400 of them have given their lives to Jesus.
Residents in the drought-stricken areas expressed their joy and hope as missionaries swept across the communities with the gospel of Jesus Christ, with hundreds of them giving their lives to Christ. Many with different ailments from these communities were treated and were given free medication, thanks to the volunteer medics who gave their services for free to serve the marginalized communities. At Archer's Post, we got a chance to hear a testimony of a patient with diabetes. He says he got a ray of hope when the medics attended to him and also followed up with him even after the medical camp because he didn't have money for medication.
Wasaidia kwa madawa. Sababu hivi kama sio hao, mimi singeingia bila madawa ya sukari. And they're expensive.
Doing my triaging, I realized that he had an amputation in the last year, and it was a struggle for him to get the diabetic medications that he was supposed to be taking.
Lepa, a father of 6, narrates how the unknown disease progressed without his knowledge.
Mguu yangu kwanza sahi, I was going person. Nilikuwa nakufa. Kama sio Mungu ndio amenipatia hiyo namna ama hiyo usaidizi niende nikatwe ndio hii kitu iishi hapo. Na ikaisha hapo. Uwezo wake ndio imefanya iishi hapo. Sasa nashukuru kwa hiyo na asidi kulitoa hiyo ugonjwa wa sukari kwa mwili yangu.
During the camps, the medics noticed Lepa and decided to offer him treatment even after the camp.
The left limb is the one that was amputated and the remaining one is already threatening by then. And he didn't have any medications indicated where they get those medications. It's just a task. They are not readily available even by purchasing or even the public hospitals. At times they are not stocked for them to pick.
He says it has been a tough journey to get medical attention, a challenge that is made worse due to the long distance to the health facilities, lack of proper diet, among other challenges. In the grazing areas, the missionaries were able to reach out to the needy families despite the language barrier. Pastoralists acknowledged that they had not received the kind of gesture shown to them by the missionaries and the church as they saw their cattle being attended to, which is their main source of living.
The communities here really value their animals more perhaps than their own health. They value their animals, and therefore when you show concern or even an attempt to take care of what they value most, they have no problem providing themselves for you. That becomes also another point of contact, which means as they bring their animals, the herders are also ministered to.
The local vet doctors who joined in the camps acknowledged it was such a noble cause for the community they belong to.
So community that we have given, they have appreciated very much because they have not got some drugs kwa muda wa kupata madawa. Sasa wana appreciate wamepata at least dawa ya kutibu mfugo yao kwa sasa. Wame appreciate sana. And this one can help them because unajua sasa mfugo haina chakula ya kutosha. Kama haina chakula ya kutosha na ikipata hiyo multivitamins ambayo ina boost kidogo immunity yao, itasaidia sana.
Over the years, each year, Christ is the Answer Ministry supports more than 100 students from the marginalized areas in education, something that has brought about a great transformation in those areas.
CITAM scholarship has benefited a quite number of students from every part of Kenya, and we have seen the fruits of the scholarships. Some are joining universities, others are joining colleges, and it has really also impacted the students, the knowledge.
We have many children we are sponsoring from northern Kenya and every part of this country through high school education. With the small that God has given us, we've been able to reach out to many that pay school fees too. And every year we have a CITAM scholarship mentorship camp where we bring all these children together for 1 week just to impact their lives and be able to ensure that they get through high school by encouragement.
This year is not different. We got to hear from Pastor Duba, now serving as a pastor in one of the mission centers, who is also a beneficiary of the program.
I'm a local pastor, local missionary, being raised from the community, Borana community within Gororukesa, by missionaries, and they discipled us and they gave us opportunity to join Bible College. And then 2015, I came back to become a blessing to our community. From there, it is a good thing to serve within your community because you understand the language, you understand the culture, you understand their challenges, their approach to the gospel, and it has been a blessing to us.
Well, the work continues. In September this year, the medical and vet camps will be at Alto Road and Loya Ngalani in Turkana in a bid to spread the gospel of Jesus Christ to the communities there.
In September, we will be rounding up concurrently at Alto Road and Loya Ngalani.
Faith Imani Mugo for Hope TV Newswatch.